Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Christopher Hall Show. And I'm excited to welcome to the program Dr. Christopher Hall. Dr. Hall, how are you? Thank you again for your service on the front lines, keeping us safe while people like our guest and myself can know that we have someone who can help us if we end up getting COVID. So go ahead and introduce our guest. And I'm excited about the product we're going to talk about today. Go ahead, Dr. Hall.
Wow. Well, no problem. I'm very excited about our guest today. Wow. Well, I'm very excited to introduce American songwriter, a singer, a rapper, television personality, and entrepreneur. I'd like to welcome to the show, Ray J. Welcome to the show, Ray J.
Thank you. I'm changing my title. I'm changing my business title. I'm calling IMDb. I am just a hard worker. I'm not an artist. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm a hard worker.
See, I love when I hear you say that you're a hard worker, because that's the key component. You have certain things you worked hard to get to, but you got to work even harder to get to the next level. Wouldn't you agree?
You have to. And your whole team has to feel the same way. And if not, you have to stay on your team, because if not, you just being prepared for everything. I know the old saying, success and opportunities together create mega. Wait, well, no, it's success comes when opportunity meets preparation. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. All right, Dr. Hall, what's the first question? Then we want to talk about the product and everything. I'm excited to learn about it. So go ahead, Dr. Hall, for the first question for Ray J.
Wow, well, no problem. Well, I'm really interested to find out, Ray J, how did you actually come up getting involved with Raycon?
Well, I started a scooter business about 7 years ago. It's called Scooty Bike. And that's kind of how I got my start in electric transportation and in marketing in that division. And over the years, I just, I appreciate my company starting that way, because you make kind of all the mistakes and you kind of learn what to do and what not to do starting the first company. And so from doing all of that, then came Raycon. One of my close friends introduced me to Ray Lee, who's our CEO out of New York. And our conversation was right. His price point was perfect. Like, he's like, I understand where you're going with the bikes, and the price is good for that genre. But how about selling a product that's worldwide, that can go global, that everybody can afford? And so we just started jotting through a bunch of different products. And we had about 13 SKUs, and the earbuds, they started to speak to me, man. The numbers started to speak to us, and we were in a time where earbuds were not, it's like right now, earbuds are making their break. Now everybody's really getting involved. Before, about 3.5, 4 years ago, it was still the Wild Wild West. So we got in early, prices was high. I'm for the customer, I'm for the people. Let's put $79.99 on the product, and let's go out and get the customers what they deserve.
Exactly. And we're going to get to that for sure. But I think what you as an entrepreneur, when you make a decision to put your name on something and be part of something, what do you need to know? Because I'm sure everyone comes and hits you up all the time saying, I want you to represent this product. I want you to invest. I want you to be a shark. I want you to be part of this. How do you kind of come up with what really fits your brand and who you are?
Well, when I first started, I used to like to create a lot and brainstorm with a lot of people and come up with these different concepts and businesses that we would kind of build from the ground up and kind of put the training wheels on. And then I started to realize that it takes so much more to branding and having a successful business. So you can't have 10 startups that you're trying to start up and expect one of them to be successful. So I stopped doing that. And I just started focusing on what was important. And that was the 1 or 2 companies that had all my time, that had the possibility to being, a super successful company. So now I know what it really takes. It takes a team. It takes a team. I'm one of the best strategic marketers in the world. I don't think anybody can fade me in strategic marketing, but acquisition marketing is a different thing. Being a great CEO is a job within itself. CFO, CMO, you need experts. If you want to have a really big company, you need to hire these experts that believe in the product, believe in you, but also know what they're doing. And if you have that, if there's a company that comes to me and says that this is in line, and I'm reading through who everybody is and, all of the resumes, and I go, wow, this is a powerhouse. This could be. That's when I know that it could be possible. Other than that, I don't have time to go to the extreme, like my cousins are working a project and then, my baby brother's doing it.
Right.
I've done that. And I've been there and done that too. I've done it, but once you get past it, you have to now start trying to get past where you are now.
You want to hire people, and Dr. Hall, this is a key component. As we definitely want to go to the next question from Dr. Hall, but you gotta hire the right people that are better than you, that are better than you in specific areas, so you can move forward and grow. And that's what I'm doing now, but I also want to do it even better. And it's just a process.
That's the best advice anybody can have.
That's
it. That's the key, you know?
All right, Dr. Hall, next question, please.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, that's awesome, Ray J. Now, tell me this. You know, what are the goals for this company, Ray J?
What are the goals?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're in our 4th year. The first year we did a little under 8 million in sales. The second year we did around 36. Last year we did over a little over 72 or 73. Like, I'm a little bit off, but I'm right there. So I say to people, we went platinum, right? Raycon Global's platinum, because I'm a music artist, right? So people understand that word, but we have over 1 million customers now and growing. It took us 30 months to get to 1 million customers. It'll take us 10 months to get to 2 million customers. So we're scaling, we're growing fast. And so now it's just time for us to kind of focus on our repeat buy, focus on getting a partner that can help us, take it to the next level. Because we're growing, but to have somebody else that knows what they're doing, that's bigger than us, that's smarter than us, that can give us all the tools we need. I think together we can be crazy. So, for us, it's just continuing to scale the company, but make sure we're profitable, of course. And that's it for this. I have albums coming. I have television shows that's on right now. The VH1 show is coming on in a couple of weeks. It's called Couples Retreat. We just dropped another show. I got 3 shows on Zeus. So I could run down everything I have. But my main important focus is Raycon Global and making sure that we reach the top.
Now, when you talk about the earbuds, I'm wearing them all the time for just my iPhone right now for one reason: Clubhouse. I know you've heard about the phenomenon of now everyone going on these different apps and living on them 24/7. You always want great sound, but when I was hearing more about this product, it blew me away of what it's giving you in this process. So explain a little bit more of the product and stuff. The product.
Well, the product we have over 10 colors. A lot of people just go with black or maybe white. For us, for me, I would wear the burgundy. I would go with the all burgundy. You got blue, black, white, gold. You got red. No, I think I'll do the kind of red. Yeah, I'll do the red, right? So you can literally have a closet of earbuds that go with all the colors. The sound is great. All our different SKUs. We have an E55, we have an E25. The E25 has a little more low end. E55 has a little more mid that gives you that kind of mainstream sound. And so for us to just give you different styles, different twists, you have all your favorite celebrities supporting it. They love it. And also beyond all of that, the right thing is that the price is on point at $79.99. Don't get me wrong. I love Apple. Apple, hopefully one day we'll do business. Hopefully one day will take us off the ground like you did with Beats. Okay, I know that. But right now, the prices is high. They're high. And we can help you at Raycon Global, $79.99. Boom.
Yeah, and then so that makes it affordable, but the product is comparable to all the products, and it's a great product. And that's the thing that you listed 6 different things that makes your product really great. That was in the press release. Kind of describe some of those. You talked about the price point, but other parts that makes this.
And it's real, man. I've seen people do interviews, and it's kind of like the scripted thing that they go through. This is real, man. We built this from the ground up. We're 100% bootstrapped, and it hasn't been easy. We're all in this one small unit, and I really got some killers on my team. Shout out to Ray Lee. Shout out to Roman. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Daniel Sung, and the whole squad, Mr. Lee, everybody. I'm learning a lot from so many different cultures that have so much more for me to know. The value is there, and I'm listening. I'm humble and I'm listening.
Dr. Hall is from Alabama, but grew up in LA. And Dr. Hall, how important is for areas that for people to afford a product that's affordable to everyone? I think that's important, isn't it, Dr. Hall?
If he's that's very important. So what you were saying, Neil, is I was born in Los Angeles, California, but now live in Mobile. So
man, you got that. Listen, you got that good, huh? You got that we over there.
What?
You know, you gotta hook me up with
Well,
your
the sciences, but anyways, clearing up. But yeah, I mean, it's important that you have a product that is affordable for all different sections of society, and particularly since some of them are in the lower levels. So
yeah, you got that loud over
important.
there. I see you got that loud.
Ray J, well, I love having him on the show as a guest. He's awesome.
Yeah. So now, Ray J, so the ultimate goal for you.
Hopefully, I'll bridge the gap. Hopefully, I'll bridge the gap between youngsters that like to live life and enjoy themselves, and what we call it is, you know, being lit or turned up. You know, you can do that. You know, you can balance that out with being professional and on time, and really living your life and pitching your idea from who you are. You know, don't change the language, don't change how you talk, don't change how you dress. Just make sure the product, the customer service, or the plan is just undeniable.
Exactly. That's the key component. So where can we go find it right now, Ray J? Where can we go?
RayconGlobal.com. Go to RayconGlobal.com. Get you some earbuds. That's it. Raycon Global, R-A-Y, of course. If you see anything with Ray in it, you're going to see my shadow with the Y, and I'm like this.
I love it. I love it. But see, your enthusiasm.
$79.99. We just went platinum.
Yeah, exactly.
Over 1 million earbuds independently. Boom.
I love your enthusiasm, man. And that's important as an entrepreneur, isn't it? To have that enthusiasm, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm coming for everybody, y'all. All y'all marketers out there, you know what I'm saying? Professional, friendly competition is healthy for all businesses. So I'm coming for you.
All right. Well, fantastic. And Dr. Hall, go ahead and summarize Ray J right now and tell us, but I'm just blown away by your excitement and your enthusiasm. And it's all about, but all these other projects are happening before Dr. Hall summarizes you. So what else?
And it's honest, man. I'm honest.
Yeah. That's why I love it. You're honest, you're down to earth, but tell us some major things coming up, other projects just to tell us. I know you want to promote rap, but you also.
So I got, so Raycon Global again. Every week on Monday nights, we've been dominating VH1. We've been having the #1 show on cable in our time slot for over 10 years. You know, this new show we have is called Couples Retreat. It's coming out in a couple weeks. It has some new stars on it. It's a game changer. My wife and I have been through a lot, and so we go on a show where we're trying to get our life together, and a relationship together, and it don't end up the way everybody might have thought, at least on the show. Is crazy. Tune in, VH1. Shout out to whole Viacom. Viacom, you've been great to us. Shout out to Viacom CBS. Again, we also have 3 shows on the Zeus network. Viacom, don't kill me. This is my other people. We trying to come up too. This is my young people. We know what I'm saying? We doing big numbers. At Zeus Network, the Bad Girls Club new franchise is coming. We just kicked off the new franchise for Chance. It's called One More Chance. It was one of the biggest shows out at the time. And then, of course, The Conversation. And with all of these shows, my wife and I are executive producing it together. We are partners in everything television.
That's huge.
I love you, baby. I love you, baby. And then shout out to my little ones. Shout out to Melody and Epic. I got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. Ooh, Daddy loves you. Daddy, that's who. Daddy, that's who.
Well, thanks again, Ray J. Appreciate it. We can follow you on all different social media too. What social media?
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. All right, see you. All right, cheers
to a good life, 2021.
All right.
Bob.
Thanks, Ray J. Take care. All right.
Love, Raycon.
All right.